here's what made it genius. Strategy 2, the proxy partnership model. This is the strategic partnership model that let her control entire industries without putting her name on everything. So by the 1870s, Mary Ellen had already built considerable wealth, but she wanted more. And she understood that in post-Civil War America, there were still some doors closed to a Black woman. And it doesn't matter how much money she had. This is when she partnered with Thomas Bell. Now, Thomas was a Scottish banker, a director of the Bank of California. He was wealthy, he was connected, and they entered into a business partnership that would last decades. And he was a white man. But here's what made it genius. Mary Ellen's name wasn't actually on many of the business deals they did together, and that was for her safety. She designed and built a 30-room mansion. She controlled the investments. She made the decisions, but on paper, it looked like Thomas Bell's house and Thomas Bell's stuff. And it looked also like they were all Thomas Bell's investments and Thomas Bell's money. Why? Because she faced racist gatekeeping that barred her from owning certain property, accessing certain credit lines, and being taken seriously in certain boardrooms. So she found a proxy, somebody whose name could be on the actual paperwork while she pulled the strings behind the scenes. Now, together, they amassed roughly $30 million, okay? $30 million. That's about $860 million in today's money. They own shares in Wells Fargo, the Bank of California, real estate across San Francisco and Oakland, and a ranching empire in Sonoma County. But here's the lesson. Mary Ellen learned the hard way. You need to keep your name on some paper, okay? Because when Thomas Bell died in 1892, his wife, Teresa, contested Pleasant's claims to all of the property and all of the business interests. And because everything was so intertwined, because she couldn't really prove that it was hers, she lost, and lost a lot of her wealth in the process, almost everything. She went from controlling millions to being declared insolvent. So yes, use partnerships, use leverage, use proxies when you need to, but document everything.